Jets fans, are you sitting down? Because what we're about to reveal might be the most shocking twist in franchise history. Rumors are swirling that Woody Johnson could actually relocate the New York Jets to London. That's right, the Big Apple might lose its team to the UK. A top Jets analyst just dropped this bombshell and we're breaking it all down. The connections, the signs, and why this could be way more real than anyone thought. You do not want to miss this. But before we get into it, if you're a die-hard Jets fan, make sure you're subscribed to Jetstream News. We're your go-to source for daily engaging content on all things. Help us reach our goal of 1,000 subscribers this offseason by hitting that subscribe button now. The New York Jets, a franchise steeped in East Coast tradition and one of the NFL's most passionate fan bases, are suddenly the subject of a shocking new conversation. Could the team relocate to London in the near future? That's the question now gaining momentum following a recent report from a high-profile Jets analyst who claimed he wouldn't be surprised if team owner Woody Johnson explored the possibility of moving the franchise to the UK in the coming years. This isn't just speculative talk. The NFL has been actively pushing international expansion for over a decade, and the Jets may be positioned perfectly to become the league's first full-time franchise based outside the United States. The comments came during a New York sports media segment where the analyst laid out a highly calculated theory. With the NFL's international presence growing rapidly, Woody Johnson, who previously served as U.S. ambassador to the United Kingdom, has both the relationships and motivation to consider relocating his team to London. And when asked directly whether this was realistic, the analyst responded, "I'm not saying it's going to happen tomorrow, but let's not act like Woody doesn't still have deep ties overseas, or that he wouldn't jump at the chance to be the face of international NFL expansion." That quote alone has sent the fan base into panic mode. The NFL is expanding rapidly in Europe. London has already hosted 33 regular season NFL games since 2007, drawing record-breaking crowds and massive international television viewership. Unlike the Jags, who were once considered the front-runner for relocation but are now renovating their stadium, the Jets have a shared stadium agreement at MetLife with the Giants. That leaves some flexibility, and the NFL would far prefer a high-profile East Coast team to make the leap internationally than a small-market franchise. Now enter Woody Johnson with strong political and business ties in London, a public history of supporting international NFL games, growing frustration with poor team performance in New York, and suddenly, the scenario starts to feel plausible. The reality is cold and simple: business. The Jets have struggled with performance and identity for years. Fan confidence has wavered, the stadium is shared, and media pressure is constant. Meanwhile, the NFL is on a mission to grow globally. A team like the Jets, with a large fan base, bold brand colors, and a legacy name, could be the perfect flagship franchise to plant the NFL flag in Europe. If the move happened, it would come with massive financial upside. New television rights deals, permanent international fan base, full control of stadium operations in London, potential revenue growth beyond anything possible in a crowded NY market. That's where the pain starts. The Jets are New York. Their roots go back to 1960. From Shea Stadium to the Meadowlands, from Broadway Joe to Curtis Martin, this team represents decades of East Coast identity. A move to London would be nothing short of a cultural betrayal. Fans would revolt, the media would erupt, and the NFL would have to balance global ambitions with local outrage. And this is crucial, none of that guarantees it won't happen. In the NFL, money talks, and if the league is serious about having a team in Europe by 2030, they're going to need an owner willing to take the leap. Woody Johnson may be that man. Keep an eye out for these red flags. The Jets appearing more frequently in London games. Ownership discussing global markets or international branding. Reduced investments in New York-based facilities. Increased front office silence about relocation rumors. Strategic team building aimed at international appeal. And here's something else. The 2026 NFL season is a pivot point. That's when several media and stadium rights contracts expire. It's also when the NFL is expected to announce new plans for international expansion, including the long-expected addition of a full-time European team. If the Jets underperform again in 2025, it wouldn't be shocking to see Woody Johnson begin formal discussions behind the scenes. This isn't fear-mongering. It's a calculated analysis of unfolding events. The Jets moving to London may sound outrageous today, but so did Thursday Night Football, 17-game seasons, and 4 international games per year just a decade ago. The NFL evolves fast, and history is often made by owners willing to take bold risks. So Jets fans, stay alert. Your franchise could be on the verge of one of the most dramatic changes in NFL history. If this news shook you, Jets fans, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and drop your opinion in the comments. Should the Jets ever move to London? I want to hear what you think. And don't forget to share this video with other Jets fans so they can join this massive conversation. The future of the franchise might depend on it. Let's blow this up. And as always, go Jets.